Viola Davis's sexy jacket on the line at this Sunday's Money in the Bank predictions.
Support Wrestle Talk!
Give us a subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the Wrestle Talk News. I'm Ollie Davis. And by Wrestle Talk General Manager Grado's decree, my beloved sexy jacket is on the line for this Sunday's Money in the Bank Wrestle Talk War, which not only includes mine and Luke's Money in the Bank and NXT TakeOver Chicago predictions, but also mine and Luke's respective lady partners' Money in the Bank predictions. That's right, I'm entrusting the fate of my most prized possession to my girlfriend who knows nothing about wrestling and picks winners based on how sexy their hair looks. Why is your hair so goddamn sexy? Thankfully, if I literally do lose the clothes on my back this Sunday, I can always model myself on fashion icon Dave Bautista. Priscilla Page has shared 2 family portraits of Bautista, his wife Sarah Jade, and their 3 dogs on Twitter, all wearing matching red and white striped t-shirts, to which a very proud animal replied, "They sure do make me happy." Massive grin face emoji. There's Wally. And Batista isn't the only happy wrestler today, as some are already hailing New Japan's Kenny Omega versus WWE Xavier Woods Street Fighter V match yesterday as an 8-star classic. Stars for you! Stars for you! Following the New Day's victory over the Elite just before, where Kofi Kingston beat Nick Jackson, Kenny defeated Big E, and Matt Jackson lost to Woods, the longtime rivals Omega and Xavier finally clashed in a first to 5 wins contest. But it wasn't just Kenny's fight stick control that was on point. His promo game also delivered. First taking out Big E with a V-trigger of words.
He wants to face Austin Creed.
It's fine, Big E. But savor this moment. It'll be the only main event you'll ever have in your career.
Oh my god, yo, time out, put the kid.
And then hitting a lyrical one-winged angel on the entire New Day faction, who had stopped the action for an emergency huddle.
Are they waiting for their team of writers to write their promo for them? What's good?
Yo, Kenny is just on fire with the bars.
He hasn't even eaten the peppers yet, and he is on fire.
Fuego, yes, V-trigger active.
And that was enough for Omega to pick up the win, with his series ending 5-4 to him against Woods, meaning the Elite took the overall victory. As punishment, the New Day had to eat a hot pepper each, for which Xavier valiantly volunteered himself to consume all 3. But not wanting the crowd to cheer Woods' heroics, Kenny also ate a hot pepper, prompting fans to chant, "Eat forever!" While we don't know which member of the New Day will be entering this Sunday's Money in the Bank ladder match though, a big return elsewhere on the show might have been leaked. Earlier this week, PW Insider reported that James Ellsworth looks to be returning to WWE soon, with several recent creative pitches backstage involving his return, and the site confirming he is slated to be at the WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view in Chicago. But many quickly pointed out this couldn't happen, as Ellsworth was already booked to appear for Chinese promotion Middle Kingdom Wrestling that same day, with Geography following up with a report that China isn't that close to Chicago at all. But when WWE comes calling, the card is usually subject to change. Pro Wrestling Sheet have confirmed a statement put out by Middle Kingdom Wrestling that Ellsworth has now been pulled from their Eyes on the Prize event this weekend, writing, "James Ellsworth informed us last night that he will not be traveling to China. This news came after repeated attempts by MKW management to contact Ellsworth over the last 6 days to confirm travel arrangements. MKW is disappointed by the actions of James Ellsworth, especially at the late nature of the cancellation. Ellsworth has history with Money in the Bank, where he won the first ever women's ladder match for the Beefcase last year. Not being a lady person himself, though, he gave the victory to his unrequited love Carmella, leading speculation that Ellsworth's return could involve helping the SmackDown Women's Champion cheat to beat Asuka this Sunday. What are the biggest wrestling botches of the week? Find out by clicking the WrestleTalk.com link on screen now for Botchamania. And subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest backstage professional wrestling news. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.